Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a moment in automotive history that fans have been waiting for decades to see: the rebirth of the legendary Chevrolet Nova SS. The all-new 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS has finally roared back onto the streets, bringing the spirit of old school muscle into the modern age with cutting-edge technology, breathtaking design, and a soul that still burns pure gasoline and adrenaline. This isn't just a comeback, it's a resurrection of one of Chevrolet's most iconic muscle machines. From drag strips to downtown streets, the Nova SS was once the underdog that ruled with power, precision, and passion. Now, Chevrolet has decided to reignite that same fire in a car that blends classic muscle DNA with futuristic innovation. The 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS is Chevrolet's ultimate homage to its golden age muscle cars, while also being a symbol of the brand's modern engineering excellence. This car isn't built to be practical, it's built to stir emotions. Every bolt, every line, and every rev is designed to remind you of what made muscle cars legendary. Under the hood, the Nova SS carries a 6.2-liter LT2 V8 engine, the same powerhouse that shares its roots with the Corvette Stingray. But for 2026, Chevrolet has tuned it specifically for the Nova's rear-wheel drive chassis, pushing out an astonishing 525 horsepower and 495 pounds-to-feet of torque. That's raw, naturally aspirated power, and no hybrid gimmicks, no turbo lag, just pure mechanical thunder. Paired with either a 6-speed manual transmission or a 10-speed automatic, this Nova SS gives drivers a choice between old-school engagement or modern-day convenience. Chevrolet also offers a special Nova SS Track Edition, featuring a supercharged LT4 V8 borrowed from the Camaro ZL1, cranking the power north of 650 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful street-legal Novas ever built. 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in just 3.4 seconds, and it covers the quarter mile in under 11 seconds. But what makes it truly special is how it delivers that performance, with the kind of exhaust symphony that makes the hair on your arms stand up. Built on a modified version of GM's Alpha 2 platform, the Nova SS offers a perfectly balanced chassis with a near 50-50 weight distribution. It's lighter than you'd expect, thanks to aluminum panels and a carbon fiber hood, giving it the agility of a sports coupe while maintaining the brute strength of a muscle car. The suspension setup has been tuned for both track precision and street comfort, with adaptive magnetic ride control that adjusts in milliseconds. Chevrolet didn't just bring back the Nova name, they redefined what it means to drive one in the modern age. Visually, the 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS is a masterclass in blending retro nostalgia with futuristic aggression. The design pays deep respect to the original Nova's simple yet muscular proportions while injecting modern flair and aerodynamic efficiency. The front fascia instantly grabs attention, the bold dual-LED headlights with signature Nova-ized daytime running lights give the car a menacing stare. The front grille has been sculpted wider and lower, housing an illuminated SS badge that glows red at night, symbolizing power and heritage. The hood features functional heat extractors, channeling hot air away from the monstrous V8 underneath. Along the sides, you'll notice clean, flowing lines that taper toward the rear, maintaining that signature Nova stance: short, wide, and ready to pounce. The body sits low on massive 20-inch forged alloy wheels, wrapped in sticky performance tires designed to grip the asphalt like claws. The rear end is pure art: dual exhausts integrated into a sculpted diffuser, a subtle lip spoiler, and classic round taillights that pay tribute to the early 70s Nova SS models. Step inside the 2026 Nova SS, and you're immediately struck by how Chevrolet has successfully fused retro simplicity with digital luxury. The interior retains the driver-focused cockpit feel, everything wraps around the driver, just like the old Nova, but now it's packed with cutting-edge technology and comfort. The dashboard is dominated by a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, customizable to display everything from analog-style gauges to real-time G-forces and track telemetry. The center console features an 11-inch infotainment display powered by GM's new AlphaFi software platform, offering lightning-fast navigation, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. The steering wheel is thick, flat-bottomed, and wrapped in Alcantara with an illuminated SS logo. The seats are sculpted for performance: Recaro leather sport seats that are both bolstered and ventilated, giving drivers the grip they need on corners and the comfort they crave for long drives. Soft touch materials, red stitching, carbon inserts, and aluminum pedals remind you that this is a serious driver's machine. The ambient interior lighting changes color based on drive mode, glowing red in track mode and cool blue in comfort mode. Chevrolet didn't skimp on practicality either. There's enough cabin space for 2 adults to ride comfortably, with decent cargo space behind the seats. The infotainment system also integrates OnStar 5G connectivity, Bose Performance Series audio, and even a track recorder system that lets you record your laps or drag runs in 4K directly from built-in cameras. Every surface inside the Nova SS feels premium and purpose-built. It's not about luxury for luxury's sake, it's about enhancing the driving experience. This cabin doesn't just invite you to sit down, it dares you to take control. Even the infotainment interface impresses, running Chevrolet's latest Link OS, offering wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even in-car AI assistant integration for a futuristic touch. Yet, the best part might just be the driving position itself, a perfectly centered, low-slung, and commanding, giving you a true sense of connection between man and machine. The Nova SS's interior doesn't just look premium, it feels alive, like it's urging you to start the engine and unleash what's waiting under the hood. Now, when we think of muscle cars, comfort isn't usually the first thing that comes to mind, but the 2026 Nova SS breaks that stereotype completely. Chevrolet has managed to strike a rare balance, a car that can crush the quarter mile on Saturday and cruise to dinner on Sunday with ease. The adaptive suspension system automatically adjusts damping in milliseconds, absorbing bumps and rough surfaces effortlessly. Even in its stiffest performance settings, it feels composed and confident, never harsh or punishing. The interior noise insulation has been upgraded, with laminated glass and acoustic dampening around the cabin to keep unwanted road noise out, while letting that beautiful V8 soundtrack in when you want it. Dual-zone automatic climate control, heated and ventilated seats, and customizable driving positions ensure comfort for drivers of all sizes. Long drives feel surprisingly easy, thanks to excellent ergonomics and the optional head-up display that keeps your eyes on the road. The Nova SS even offers a touring drive mode, which softens throttle response, relaxes steering feedback, and enhances fuel efficiency for long-distance drives. The result, you get a car that's equally at home carving canyon roads as it is gliding down the highway. It's the perfect blend of old-school muscle and modern comfort, making it not just a performance machine, but a car you could live with every day. Whether you're on a morning commute or a late-night drive under the city lights, the 2026 Nova SS keeps you comfortable, confident, and completely in control. And now, let's talk about the soul of the beast, performance. The 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS isn't just about power numbers, it's about the way it delivers that power. Step on the throttle, and the 6.2-liter V8 erupts with an unfiltered roar that feels alive, a mechanical heartbeat connected directly into your right foot. Acceleration is instant and brutal, yet controllable, delivering a 0 to 60 miles per hour time in just 3.8 seconds in the standard SS and 3.4 seconds in the track edition. The rear-wheel drive system and electronic limited slip differential work together to deliver power with surgical precision. The steering feels tight and communicative, every corner, every input, feels connected to the road. The magnetic ride control suspension stiffens up instantly during aggressive maneuvers, keeping body roll in check and maximizing grip. Launch control ensures you get off the line perfectly every time, while Brembo performance brakes bring you back down from triple-digit speeds without fade or drama. The car's driving modes completely transform its character, from comfort to sport to track. In track mode, throttle response sharpens, gear shifts become lightning fast, the exhaust valves open wide, and the car becomes an untamed monster. The exhaust system is active, offering 4 different sound profiles, from subtle burbles to full-on track thunder. The chassis rigidity, combined with perfectly tuned weight balance, makes the Nova SS dance through corners. It's precise, powerful, and alive. The best part? It still feels like a real muscle car. No artificial noises, no fake sound, just raw American power and torque. Whether you're drag racing, drifting, or simply enjoying an open stretch of asphalt, the 2026 Nova SS delivers pure driving euphoria. It's proof that even in the age of electrification, there's still room for a car that celebrates raw mechanical performance, the kind that reminds you why you fell in love with cars in the first place. As we wrap up this in-depth review of the 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS, one thing becomes crystal clear: Chevrolet hasn't just revived a name, they've revived an era. The Nova SS stands as a bold statement in 2026, proving that pure gasoline-powered performance still has a place in a world shifting toward electric cars. It's not just a car, it's a time machine that takes you back to when muscle cars ruled the streets, but with the sophistication and precision of modern engineering. Everything about the new Nova SS feels intentional: the rumbling V8, the sculpted body, the driver-focused cockpit, the thrill of every shift. It captures the essence of American muscle heritage and injects it with 21st century power, tech, and comfort. It's a car that appeals not only to classic car enthusiasts but also to a new generation who crave authenticity and excitement. Chevrolet has built a machine that respects its roots but isn't afraid to evolve. It's aggressive, elegant, and emotional all at once. When you see it on the road, you don't just look, you stare. When you hear it, you don't just listen, you feel it. And when you drive it, you understand that the 2026 Nova SS isn't trying to be nostalgic, it's here to remind everyone why the muscle car will never die. So here's the verdict. The 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS is not just a return of a legend, it's a rebirth of American performance, passion, and pride. It's everything we love about muscle cars, reimagined for the modern age. And as it thunders into the future, one thing's for sure, the legend of the Nova SS is alive and stronger than ever. If you enjoyed this in-depth review of the 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more detailed reviews of the latest trucks and SUVs. Your support keeps us bringing you the most advanced automotive content, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.